Guys, how's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. Ooh, now you can hear me. So, welcome to the Build a Manufacturing Edge with VMware and Dell Technologies session. My name is Jesse. Pleasure to meet you guys. Got to go with the required disclaimer slide. So let's talk really quickly about the edge. What is the edge? We need to define that and really level set what it is that the edge is, because many people have different opinions on the edge. And from our point of view at Dell, we want to be there where the data is acted on near its point of creation so that we can generate immediate and essential value from that data. Now, there are significant challenges at the edge. We've got environmental challenges. We got the need to compute outside of the DC, and we have a lot of manufacturing constraints. We have heat, dust, high vibration, and also sometimes the need for really specific certifications to implement into the manufacturing environment. Other things we're seeing is we've got fragmentation, we've got issues with the technology, the rise of cloud, we have the ease of disruption of IT inside the manufacturing scenario. We have security challenges there. We also have scale challenges. And one of the biggest ones is connectivity within the manufacturing space. In manufacturing, and all of those scenarios have really compounded the issues that we're seeing at the edge in regards to the manufacturing process, as well as the culture within IT and the operating technology environment. IT can really lead innovation in manufacturing. Really what we're talking about when we start to talk about manufacturing and IT, that's the convergence of the IT and the operating technology OT scenario, where they're having to really broach the line outside of IT into the operating technology environment. And oftentimes, IT is growing at a completely different pace and speed as the manufacturing environment. And often we see the solutions that we implement are always staggered in time. We'll find some elements inside of a factory that might have been running in their stable, siloed position for 10, 15, 20 years, whereas the IT portion of the business is thrusting forward with the latest of technologies, the cloud, Office 365, all those kinds of things. So what we've done at Dell is we have partnered with a few of the manufacturing folks out there to bring a Dell validated solutions, which I'm going to introduce you to right now. We have two solutions that we've released for manufacturing. We've partnered with Litmus, who is probably the smaller of the two between PTC and Litmus. PTC is the behemoth in the room, the 10,000-pound gorilla, if you will. They're a very large organization, and PTC specializes in gathering data from your sensors within your manufacturing organization and bringing this element of time as a currency to your organization and allowing you to take that time and currency and be able to modify it and refine it to the point where you're going to be able to get yourself to an optimum operating efficiency. So let me jump in real quick because I don't have a lot of time today. Pardon me for being in such a rush. I'll talk to you a little bit about the Litmus Iot Platform. So with Litmus, we have an edge manager and we have an edge component. The edge component, Litmus Edge, is the element that does all of the data ingestion from your manufacturing environments, and it collaborates all of that data into a centralized location where it's able to then apply refinements to that, refinements to all the data that's coming in from those sensors, and actually can aggregate that into a space and time where you can start to refine, again, your manufacturing scenario, where we're able to take the sensors from PLC, SCADA, historical data, cloud, and all of those things, and migrate them into a single edge manager. And what it'll do is it will consolidate and allow you to optimize all of the performance of your factory. It is a smaller organization and has the ability to really customize their platform so that they can ingest from all those different sensors out there. They're a very agile organization, and being that they're smaller than the other solution that I'm going to show you next, they're able to probably meet you in the middle on customizing on something that you might not be able to get out of the box. Secondly, I'm going to bring you to our PTC solution. So the Dell validated design for PTC, it really is a bundled element where we bring VxRail, we bring in the edge compute stack, and we're able to bring in all of the virtual machines that will be providing the services for PTC. And the difference between PTC and the Litmus product is that one is more for orchestration at a larger scale across manufacturing floors, across sites. And the PTC product is more focused on capitalizing on all the available time that you have to produce and manufacture something inside of your organization. It's really directed towards getting your highest level of operating efficiency out of your organization. And what it does is it looks to all of that sensor data and builds it out into time and builds a lost time Pareto that will allow you to go in and see exactly where in your manufacturing process you're having an inefficiency. So what it'll also do is, over time, as it starts to understand what's happening and normalizes its data on what's happening on the factory floor, we're able to then get analytical data that'll tell us and start to be even preemptive on going into those manufacturing environments and tuning or tweaking so that we can get the best quality product in the shortest amount of time and make sure that all of our equipment is operating as efficiently as possible. And again, we've partnered with VMware and provide a VxRail stack for this that also sits on one of our technologies called the data streaming platform. And what this does is this gives a ability for the customer to have an infinite level of scalability, either on-premise or in the cloud, depending on how your data scenario is configured. And it'll allow you to not only ingest and get real-time information about your environment, but as you grow this environment and it starts to take more inference, it can then start to give you a much bigger picture of everything that's happening inside of the factory. And with that being said, if folks have any questions or want to dive in a little more into these solutions, since I have a really short time slot today, I'm feeling like an auctioneer up here. But Dell and VMware definitely give you the power to move forward. Throughout our time together, we shared a few major examples of strength in our partnership. And it's really interesting. It's a subset of 100 joint initiatives and a best-in-class portfolio that we're able to reach the market in a global scale. We have the ability to deliver modern business apps faster than ever in this type of environment with VMware. We also have the ability to build multi-cloud architectures across all apps. We have the ability to empower your workforce for the future, and we can help you harness the power of all of that manufacturing data. And I don't have a whole lot of time here, so I'm going to say, moving forward together, we have a booth at 902 in the Expo Hall. Please come give us a visit. Also, at the Discovery Park over here, we have a Top Golf Simulator. And also, I have other folks that are going to be here at 11:45. They're going to be giving a deeper dive on our edge data management and virtualization and the architecture behind it. My name is Jesse Lacome. Thank you guys for giving me some time today.